Here we go. Live. I haven't been live since the last Oscar, the fiasco, the last Oscar, and it just it was nothing to do. COVID, no box office, and here I am again. I'm here, and let's talk about the Oscar. Jesus Christ, we got a big, big shock in the time of the Oscar. But I'm gonna put some notes that I took because I'm not gonna tell you who won, who didn't won. It's too many people, too many cheese. But I just try to make a note of what we done, and let's see if we can make it. And first, let's talk about the host. Jesus Christ, for the love of God, just Amy Schumer, Wanda Skies, and Regina Hall. Why in the world Regina Hall? Amy Schumer, maybe. Wanda Sykes, maybe. Regina Hall. Why? Why? Why in the freaking world they're gonna choose somebody like her? But whatever. It's just it works. Whatever works. I don't know. It's just to me it didn't work. Amy Schumer was the funniest of the three of them. They did some joke, they land. But this is the worst. It's 3 hours and 40 minutes. But let me tell you how they start the Oscars. This is the Oscar. This is not the Grammys. This is not the Tonys. This is not anything else. First, the Oscar looked like a Golden Globe, all sitting down in tables and trying to drink or whatever. And doesn't look like an Oscar, like an old fashioned Oscar. I don't know if it's COVID, whatever. Then they start the show with Venus Williams, Serena Williams, presenting the son of the movie with Beyonce. Of course, they had to bring Beyonce to start the show. This is the Oscar. This is not the Grammys. Why they gonna put to start the show Beyonce? I know they try to get the demographic, the young audience, because the last year was the worst telecast in history of the Oscar. Nobody watched it, and I had to watch it now, and just idiots. But let's put it this way: it didn't make that song. I don't even like it. I don't care, but it doesn't work. Then you take the host, which is Jesus Christ. Those three are together. Some jokes land, some other didn't land, but honestly, to me, it didn't work. It didn't work. The jokes didn't work, and it's just some they do. Amy Schumer was some funny. In one moment of the day and night, what's the name of the other idiot? Sorry, Regina Hall did it something like a joke with some guy that she had to pamper it and just check on it because of COVID. If that joke and what she did would be reversed, a guy will done that to a woman. It would be all over the news. It would be called a pervert, and it would be just forever in the blacklist that person. I mean, that's just it shows you a woman can do it, a man cannot do it. Don't give me that same sex and everything is equal because it's bullshit. I can tell right now this is was completely bullshit. But it didn't work. Doom started winning so many Oscars in the beginning. I mean, winning cinematography, special effects, film editing, score, uh, other Oscars too. I think he won like 6 or 7 total. But it works, but it's just it's just they did a tribute to James Bond. James Bond after 60 years, and they just barely did it, and they did it with. I like it what they did because they used, in my opinion, the best song in any James Bond, "Live and Let Die" by Paul McCartney. They used that. They did a little bit the looks with in the past. I like it what they did. James Bond was okay. It should be done a little bit more classy, but they try to do it with music. I understand. They try to get the demographic. They try to get the people with music, and that's all it is. The best animated, it was no surprise. Encanto won it. It just everybody knew who was going to win it. It's just it's a mass. And everybody who is a parent who have a little kid, they probably already know that music, that song, and that movie by memory. Probably right now, everybody's watching it. Uh, it was a stupid shit. And I'm sorry to say it. That they say it was by the people of the audience. The people vote the best moments in movies by fans. This is what it shocked me because number five, you know that when the Matrix and Keanu Reeves try to avoid the bullets in slow motion, cool, I like it. I think number three was, if I'm not wrong, the Indians when a great moment when Captain America telling Avengers, okay, that is okay. Number two, Spider-Man, the three Spider-Man together, I like it. But number one, I would say number two, number one would be between the Avengers and Spider-Man. Number one, the Flash, when she go on the speed. Are you kidding me? That is the best moment voted by the fans. That's stupid. Who voted? Warner Brothers? I mean, that's idiots. Nobody will do that. It's just this is bullshit. It's just I'm sorry, but it is. It's no way in the world that's gonna be voted by fans as the best moment in movies by the Flash. Troy Kapoor, the actor who is a supported actor by Coda, which was a beautiful speech. I think he deserved it. That movie, if you see when I put this today, 3 hours, 4 hours before, I put in a comment, my guess, my is Coda as the winner or The Power of the Dog. Well, right now you know who won the best picture. I was right on the money. I said Coda's the first or The Power of the Dog second. I got it right. Just look in the comment. I did it. I just no, I didn't put it right now, but I knew it. That movie is insanely good. The acting, the screenplay, one the best original, second is no original screenplay, adaptation screenplay. It was awesome. And the moment when he just accepting the speech as a best supporting actor was insane. Was great. I really love it. Uh, and let me tell you one thing. Wanda Skies, to be honest, all night, I don't think she was funny at all. I just don't think she was funny. Uh, Best screenplay that was done by Brendan. No, I'm sorry, by the Richard Brennan, and that was good because Belfast was an unbelievable script. It's about his life. It's a movie not many people see it here in Europe. I did it, but it deserves it. And if you have a chance to see it in streaming, you will love it. It's a movie that people don't want to see in the theater here, but you can see in streaming. It's a very good, beautiful movie, and it's a story about Richard Brennan and just what happened in Belfast during the war, how he survived and his family survived. Um, Chris Rock, this is the whole Oscar is going to be remembered by this. I mean, Chris Rock was presenting an award, and I'm sorry, I'm laughing because, and he just, it's Chris Rock. This is the guy who's supposed to be hosting the Oscars. Ricky Gervais, Chris Rock. These are the guys who just, they're not political correct. They don't want to do what everybody so nice and clean. That's what he does, and everybody love him. And Chris Rock made a joke by Jaden Smith, Will Smith's wife, by her movie, and she a stupid joke, and waiting for the second sequel, and he didn't take it right. Even so, that he laughed. If you see the moment when he say the joke, Will Smith laugh. Her face was like a piss. She was pissed off, and he laughed. But then you go to Chris Rock, and you can see his face like, uh-oh, he's coming. And Will Smith come and punch him out and insulting me. Don't you fucking do this to my wife, talk about my wife. And it's the Oscar, you didn't hear it, but it's a public version on Twitter and every place with a real audio. And that's what he said. And just like a Chris Rock was, well, this is the best moment on television for a long time. Nobody gonna remember what happened, who won the Oscar, Coda. They're all gonna remember Will Smith punching Chris Rock. Dude, come on. Have a sense of humor. It's just, are you kidding me? You can't take a joke? It's a joke. About the movie, the stupid movie that she made. Come on, don't tell me she make a movie, an Oscar-winning nominated movie. Piece of crap movie. But that was uh, a tough moment in life there. Um, Another thing they go, that is a tribute to Godfather, was very nice. It was a little bit short. I thought it would be a little bit more longer with the image, but the good part is the presentation of the next award. It came Robert De Niro, Francis Ford Coppola, and Al Pacino. The three of them, the key of the Godfather, and they were live, and they were presenting an award. I wish it would have done for a little bit more better compilation of the first of the three Godfather, give you a little more like a in depth on what it means, because it's one of the best movies of all time. It's one of the trilogies. I don't say the best trilogy of all time, but the first one, it's just, I mean, there is nobody else in Hollywood that doesn't quote anything by the Godfather. I mean, really, it's always been quoted by anything. And based on Billie Eilish, by the son of James Bond, 007. And just, I gotta tell you, I like this song. I like this song, but I don't like as a James Bond song. I don't think that's a song that just represents the James Bond song. But as a song alone, it was nice. I like it. And she's a great artist. She deserves it. I mean, why not? I mean, the competition is, unless you want to just get Encanto, the song from Encanto, other movie. Billie Eilish is a great artist, and it was a nice song. I don't think, I always thought when I saw the movie, I didn't think that this is a song for James Bond, but it's a good song. And as a best director, well, Chen Campion, Power of the Dog. I gotta tell you, this is a movie. It's my top 10 and my top five. Uh, if you haven't seen it, I think it's on Netflix. See it, and pay attention what happened in the first 5 minutes. If you haven't seen it yet, that movie, because it's an unbelievable movie with a great twist in the end. And just tell you right now, pay attention in the first 5 minutes, because it makes a lot of sense what he's saying related with the end of the movie. Then you say, oh, okay, that makes sense. Why this happened and why he say in the beginning. Best actress, Jessica Chastain, awesome performance. The movie didn't do anything, but just the performance was great. Best actor, of course, Will Smith. I don't think today anybody going to talk about Will Smith as a best actor. They're going to talk about Will Smith who punched Chris Rock and got pissed off because the joke got made about his wife. And he tried to talk about nice and good things and try to be nice and uh, try to patch it up what he did. But everybody will remember what he just did. I mean, you can't avoid. Everybody will remember what he did. And it's going to be the talk of the night. Will Smith punch Chris Rock. And best movie, of course, Coda. I predicted in the beginning, I said Coda is going to be number one, The Power of the Dog number two. This is a movie that only is in Apple TV. I think you only can stream in Apple TV. If you don't have Apple TV, you can rent it. If you, hopefully they put him back in the theater because it's the winner of the Oscar. I'm sure they will. And just go and do it. Go and watch it, because this is a beautiful, beautiful movie, a powerful movie. Absolutely, there is no a single person who doesn't do a great job acting. The script is perfect. The cinematography, and especially the director. It's just capture the moment at the agony of the kid, re- re- related that she live in a world of death, people, and she's trapped and she can pursue her dreams because she had to be the anchor and she had to be the one to support the family and help the family. It's a beautiful movie. You need to go in theater, support this movie in the theater, or get it in streaming, rent it, do do it tonight after the Oscar because it's a beautiful movie. It deserved to win the Oscar. Really deserved. It was a long shot for a couple months ago, and I think it got its team with a great results in the last couple of weeks. And but I predicted this morning, and just predicted afternoon when I wrote it down, and it works. Not because Frankie D is a genius, but I thought it was one of the best movies in a long time. Um, the Oscar in general. Well, my face say like I said again, it was good, better than the last year. Absolutely. It was 3 hours and 40 minutes. It's still too long. It still need to cut it for 3 hours. I need to get a better host. I need to go back again to Chris Rock, Ricky Gervais. I don't think Chris Rock is going to come back after this at all. But they need somebody like that. Somebody. The problem with Hollywood is too goody two shoes. They right now they cannot take a joke. Everything has to be clean and squeegee. I mean, nothing has to be. You can insult anybody. You can say anything about anybody because everybody is too sensitive. Hollywood become too sensitive. I don't touch me. Don't insult my wife because she did a bad movie. Don't touch her. I'm the man of the family. Shut up. Shut the freaking up. You live in $1 million house, millions of dollar house. Just deal with it, dude. They stop being like a little baby. And these people are just we want to go back to the era when we can make fun of everybody and just light up. If you need to have a drink, you have a drink, have a Red Bull, whatever. Just chill out. We need to go back to one host, a host that makes fun of everybody. And the Oscar bid the last year is still not improving. I wonder what's the record, the ratings going to be. Uh, but that's most of it, the most important of everything. I don't think it was anything else that we can talk about it. But are you like it? Do you agree with the Oscars? Do you agree with the winners? Uh, Let me know. Get a comment on the back. I'm gonna put it in the internet. I'm gonna YouTube this video and see what everybody say. Thank you for the few people who are alive right now watching it. Until the next time, support your movie theater, support your video games, support your TV shows, support me. Hit my face with Yoda and subscribe. My reviews here. Until the next time, stay safe. Thank you and ciao.